Hey, what's going on everyone? Nerfster here with something very special that I'm going to share with you. Something very special for a couple of reasons. One, this is a font that I had a lot of creative input with, collaboration type thing with one and only Kyberphonic Fonts. I'm sure if you guys are in the custom sabers, you know Kyberphonic Fonts. Jesse and I are really good friends, and for a while we've been kicking back and forth the past couple months on bringing a sound font that I obviously had a lot of say in, like, hey, let's do this. But that will be a Corran Horn style sound font. A speeder bike, saber, hilt, inspired hilt design that if you've watched this channel, I'm a huge fan of. I just think it's one of the most fun hilts to build. I've got two that I'm going to show off the sound font. I'm going to demo the sound font on these two. I wish I had my Profi config and everything compiled up, because there's some sweet treats if you have a Profi and you can do some blade styles on that one. So one of my Profi Corran Horn sabers, I'm going to definitely have to do that with. Anyways, this will have your standard Profi, CFX, Verso, whatever. This is all compatible for those. We did a lot to this font, spent a lot of time on this. It was always fun watching him do his magic. Just the layers and all the cool stuff you see him working on was a lot of fun. It's always fun for me. This one was more so fun because I was like, all right, put a little bit of this, put a little bit of that, sprinkle some of that. And of course, y'all know him. He's a master at his craft. So it turned out to be something pretty special. We've got CFX in these. Like I said, we focused a little bit more on the aspect of it being more of because the Corran Horn style speeder bike has 3 crystals. You have your Durand Fire, which is what we focused on mostly, and the Emerald, and then a Diamond. In the book, Corran Horn is a character from Legends now, Jedi and Rogue Squadrons and all that stuff. He has a dual face lightsaber, and he switches like whatever gear he has, and the crystals realign and his blade lane extends. So we thought that was really cool. Again, like I said, there's going to be hints of speeder bike in here, which is what a lot of people want, but we also wanted to keep it a little bit more lightsaber and focus a little bit more Durand Fire, but it has a lot of great little subtle cues in it that I think you guys are really going to enjoy. So this font is called Son of Corellia, which is, he's from Corellia, but I also have a YouTube page called Sons of Corellia, and that page is dedicated solely to the Corran Horn speeder bike hilt, because you can essentially, come up with your own design. But it's dedicated to that. If you guys want to go check out that page, please do. So you got the Durand Fire, cracked, like fiery crystal, mixed in with a little. Smooth swing. Accent swings. So much fun to swing around. Blasters. Dual phase. To exit dual phase on CFX Force Wave, you can let it ride out, place for about 30 seconds or so, or you can clash or blast it. Oh. Goes back to normal. Different power-ons. love it so much. Okay, this font review is not so much really a review because I'm going to be talking a lot. In case you guys haven't already noticed, I have a lot to say about this font. So we layered a lot of different things into this. You know, again, the swings are very particular. The accent swings are so much fun. That was one of the things I had a lot of fun playing with. The blasters have a little bit of, you know, X-Wing cues in there because Corran Horn is a X-Wing pilot, and you've got, you know, obviously the hum was very something that we really wanted to get that was a little bit different than your standard speeder sound, than your standard speeder bike hilt sound font. Very proud of this. It's a lot of fun. You have, the reason I'm gonna show this off on two hilts is because there are extras. In the extras folder, you'll have two different post-offs. You got your music track, obviously, and it's just like a speeder bike, ambient speeder bike riding sounds. And then you have additional force waves. On the normal font, you will have the dual phase, and in the extras you have a bunch of speeder sounds, which is really cool, and that's what I'm gonna show off. But let's go ahead and put the blade in. You gotta have that silver blade going if you're gonna do a Corran Horn hilt. Let's get tasty. Blasters are powerful. I didn't even show off the clashes, my bad. So good. There's that dual phase. And again, you can just blast her out of it. Or you can clash out of it. Now, what's really cool if you have a Profi saber, which again I need to do, is when you activate dual phase, there's a mode where your blade can actually switch to purple, which would be really cool. And I'm just slacking on that front. But you would basically just activate that that wave and switch it over to a purple, and that would, you know, in real time show off the dual phase blade length exchange, color exchange, which is just really cool. Hard to tell on the blinkies. I love them. Really quick pre-on, I forgot to talk about, before each ignition has a quick spurt. So punchy. So freaking punchy. Let's go ahead and, before I show you the other saber with the other force waves on it, let's go ahead and listen to that audio track. So it's going to start up. And you're going to get riding. Just background music. So cool. So that is your audio track. It's background noise, really cool extra. Okay, so on this guy, which again, another speeder bike style hilt, Corran Horn style hilt that I made. I also have a post off. Gotta have that silver blade, man, if you're gonna do it. post off. Can't really see my blade effects because I haven't really colored them. It's so good. Resonance on this one's really good too. Alright, so here's the additional force waves. So you actually have speeder sounds. Gotta have a whoop in there. Whoop! Oh, it's so fun. And again, I'm activating these with the force wave, pressing the auxiliary and swinging. That's how it is on CFX. So these are extra noises that we did. Oh. This is by far one of my favorite ones to swing around. The accent swings and the smooth swing. It's beefy, man. Yeah, that hum has that. Also, there's a lot of that gravel fire and sound from the Durham Fire Crystal. It's so good. That's a better silver than on my other one, dang. The sound font review's a lot longer. Sorry guys, I had a lot of fun swinging this thing around. Oh my gosh. So yes, again, super freaking fun to be a part of this collaboration between Nerfster Customs and my good friend Kyberphonic Fonts. I had a total blast. I've been swinging it around nonstop. It has been just so much fun as a fan of this style hilt. I couldn't be happier, man. All right, so hope you guys enjoy that. That is seriously something that I have been eagerly trying to get going for a while now. If you like the style hilt and you want to show off yours, or join a group where if you have any questions about the Corran Horn style hilt, Sons of Corellia. That's the page I started. It's been a minute now, maybe about a year. Well, maybe less than a year. Started the page. A lot of really good builders there, and I mean, it's just, you go and show off your hilt. Corran Horn dedicated page for that hilt. I don't know if there's any other pages out there, so we made one. This font is just packed with extras, and actually watching all the extras being in there just made me appreciate font makers even more, because I was like, good lord, man, this is a lot of work. There's a lot of layers and layers and fine tuning and making everything work just right, flow just right, and of course he nailed it, knocked it out of the park. So again, I'll leave a link in the description for this where you can purchase it, and I hope you guys enjoy it. But until next time, may the force be with you.
Scruffy looking.